This video is to demonstrate the flaws of the Titan machine that we bought from the Titan company. First flaw has to do with the pin placement when in position. There is no way to stick the pin when those handles are there. In fact, if you lift one up, you still can't put it in. The only way to put a pin placement in is if you move them down, stick a pin, and then lift them back. I mean, that is the most inconvenient and ridiculous process in order to change the weight. What happens if you want to change the weight in the middle of a set? You have to lift up, put down, lift that, and bring them back? I mean, come on, that is ridiculous. The second flaw in the design of this machine has to do with the angle of these, I don't know, arms, if you want to call them. Let's just say you're working and you want to stand in front of the machine. The angle is screwed up of that pulley, and it actually looks like it's twisting and pulling in an awkward way where you want to be standing on the side, and that's the most simple way or the most clean way. But the reality is, what if you don't want to stand? You should be able to move the arms. Another issue, like let's say you want to put a bar on the top and you lift the arms up, and you want to put a crossbar, long bar to maybe do bench pressing or something with a bar, you have a problem because those arms don't turn. You can't move the arms, and there's no way to create a double hook thingamajiggy for the different exercises. So it's limited in what you can do with the arms, which, by the way, was a surprise. But the most unbelievable flaw doesn't have to do with the weights themselves, but has to do with the actual attachments. Let's take a look at this. This sidebar is where you're supposed to hang the attachments. Let's look at the attachments. Well, you've got this bar that you're supposed to be able to put on there like that to do those. But yet, when you're done and you want to put it on the attachment to hang, how do you do that? And these are the most flimsy, ridiculous hanging things that actually have a pin that comes out and falls. What are you putting on these things? I mean, what is made for it? The only thing that we could use it for is what? I think there was one thing. It had to do with those handles on the bottom. Yeah. Okay, so you could put those on. But that's the only thing that goes on. What about this long bar? That can't even fit on. I don't know how we're supposed to store. I mean, frankly, the design of that side was ridiculous. So the three major components that we would use this for, it's not even fulfilling the minimum requirements of what I would say is for a good machine. The machine is expensive. The machine design is flawed. It's obvious to me that the individual who built the design didn't use the machine. That to me is disturbing. And I would like a resolution. I would like a serious resolution.